What's up, everyone? This is totally Sassy T from the 803. I am back. Sorry, you guys. I did come back live because I could not sleep and I wanted to get some points across about Marlene and Martel's uh, their scene, which to me was forced. To me, I feel like Marlene was just saying something and Markel couldn't say anything. But once after you go back and look at these scenes, you saw how choppy they were through production. And you guys will you go back and watch it again with a fresh eye, because it was kind of overwhelming with all the. Really, this was a gossip section. Okay, so before we get started, you guys remember all things on this channel is alleged, in my opinion. It is for learning, teaching, entertainment purposes only. You guys, please follow me on Patreon. You can follow me on my backup channel, Back to Reality with Sassy T. So I won't be on here long. I just want to make a few points because I am going to be breaking this down scene by scene. Okay. So this scene right here with Martel and Marlene, we're going to talk about it. A mother who enables their sons, are living in denial or guilt. Okay. So hello, Kathy Cruel, Tracy J. Wilson, my member. Tracy says, me, my cane, and my walker need to have a conversation with Marlene and her boy. Absolutely. Hey, Dolores Cameron. Um, as you guys come in, please speak and hit the like button. It's only, you know, um, polite. Okay. And I know a lot of people are live right now, because it was a lot. It was a lot to unpack. Okay. And, but that's why I decided to do scene by scene. Okay. So this right here with Marlene and her boy, Martel Slay, with his lying A. All right. He sat there and lied. And so did his mammy. Okay. Now, you guys, Marlene sat there in that chair and literally, um, it was a whole lot, Tracy J. Wilson. It was a whole lot. Um, it was too much for one scene, okay? Hey, Adrian Wiley, I thought you were done for tonight. My electricity is out for a few hours now. I guess I'm on the blackout. Why your electricity out? Did you guys have a storm? I know we've been having storms off and on today. Um, so you guys, Martell sat there and literally lied. What he did was sent this threatening text. The text was threatening from the beginning, okay? He literally says, leave me alone. If you don't leave me alone, basically, um, he don't care if it ruins him, he's gonna ruin her. And then he had to be prompt to say, oh yeah, and I sent the picture. Well, you sent the picture of the RP, the RP tape that you have. That's what made it threatening communications, okay? And then he has the nerve to sit there and say, the people are they're concentrating on the DV. Yeah, we know what DV is. We know it's domestic because you were married to her and you have children, but you also was charged with communications, harassment. Okay. So you did this and then you orchestrated yourself to be arrested so that you would have a storyline. Again, the backs of the millimeters and melody are once being rolled by these flying monkeys to have a storyline. The nerve of them. Just one of 103 people lucky enough to. Yes. Hey, Alyssa Triplet. How you doing, member? You guys, you can give to the channel through Cash App, please. Also, you can do Zelle. Cash App is $ Teresa Lindsay 12. Zelle is just Teresa Lindsay when you type it in, okay? raising money for the Millicon. Okay, for the ones that can't go, I am trying to go to support them. It's going to be tight for me because it's June the 28th and it's right before I leave to go on my vacation the next week. So I'm trying to get up in there, okay? But anyway, you guys can definitely donate if you would like, all right? Um, and thank you for the ones who have donated already, all right? Um, so a lot of people are going behind the wall. They're doing members only. I decided not to do a members only. I almost did a members only, but I want to give everyone a chance to, come in and give their opinion. But Marlene is a type of mother that enables her child. Um, she said, how dare they put my boy in jail? Well, your boy's been in jail. Okay, you got one in there now, and he's been in jail more than once. So he should be, you know, he should be used to it. He should be used to the routine. Okay. So you should have been more attentive to these boys when you were younger as a mother, and then you wouldn't have to worry about them being in jail. If you tell them the truth and start doing a motherless duty of letting them know that, well, if you hadn't sent that communication like that in a picture, you wouldn't have been in jail. But no, you talking about your boy. Now you encouraging your boy to still be stern with his ex-wife. And your boy, which is out here creating a chaos like a rabid dog, okay? He's out here creating chaos, out here acting a plum fool like he ain't never had no raisin. Oh, but he hadn't. Mm. Yeah, mothers like this is why some women have to deal with men like him, okay? It's unfortunate that you don't think it's threatening enough for somebody to put this out on the internet, who can put this out on the internet, screen record it, and put it on a porn site. But people don't see the severity of this. I do. Okay. I do. It's very unfortunate that you have to deal with a man like Martel. I call him Marleisha because he's such a Mitch. Take the M off and put a B. He is definitely a Mitch. Okay, he is. Um, he is ruined through and through. He is mad because he no longer has control over Melody. He has no control over anything. Hell, he don't even have control over his own life. You can see how messed up he is. He's mad because the courts have actually outed him about the moving and the constant moving. People don't believe that there was RP. Yes, it was. He admitted it. I don't understand why people don't get this. He admitted it on the reunion. He admitted it on Queen Sheba. He admitted it on Tasha K and several other outlets. Okay. I don't understand what people don't get, but this man admitted it and his bird saw it. Okay. And she still has it in her phone and was going to send it to a blogger. So I don't understand what these people are not seeing, but they choose not to see the truth. Okay. And once again, the millimeters made the show before Bird's Law did. Okay. Baby, I know she mad. I know she over there having two fits and fighting the damn air. Okay. The millimeters made the doggone show, and I still can't get on the show. Nope. Hey, Ruthie Lewis. Hey, PN2 Ross. Did she even question him about why he did it? No. She didn't, Adrian Wiley. She did not question him. She did not ask him why did she do it. She didn't say, "Well, son, I mean, this is serious. And why would you do something like that, knowing that you got children?" Son, didn't ask him any questions. Okay, just allow him to do what he always do: terrorize. He's a terrorist. Martel has gotten away with so much, you guys. And now that the narrative is trying to be turned, to say that the millimeters are these old bitter women when they are young millimeters, there are men that are millimeters, um, and everything like that. We're not old, we're not bitter, we are married, we're successful. We just call the bullshit when we see it, and we see the bullshit. And the bullshit is people want to make us their storyline. They're once again their own Melody and Martel's back again for a storyline. Okay. Um, Now the one thing I will talk about, um, I talked about Marlene enabling her boy, okay, her sorry rabbit ass boy. She enables him. Hey, they call me Court Diva. Welcome back. Um, and she, instead of her being the voice of reason, she's encouraging his attitude. Okay. She's encouraging him. Um, Next, I do want to talk about uh let's see, Nail and Stormy. Now, to me, I don't understand why Nail and Stormy are even having this conversation. I don't, it doesn't even make sense because when did they become close? And Nail and Stormy have two different, there's a whole generation gap there. Okay. If you guys know, and I know a lot of people are like, Nail is suspect. And I even say, well, after what she did today, it's kind of gray, but I still like Nail and I still like Chris. But Nail is in that age range where these women, I mean, you can fight the man and they still gonna say, well, he's a good daddy and a good provider, right? She is in that stage. Um, and we got to understand that when you looking at Nail, you looking at a whole different generation. Nail's probably a little older than me, but I guess I don't look at that way because, in my opinion, a sorry man is just a sorry ass man. Period. I'm not gonna say I don't believe in black men going to jail because our black men in our community are being wrongfully. Now, if you're wrongfully convicted, that's one thing. But if you're a black man out here doing wrong shit like Martel, and you know good damn well that the stuff that you're doing is going to land you in jail, that's your choice. And what I have to say about it is pay attention to the law, obey the law, and you would have to worry about going to jail. But my number one thing of this is don't get yourself into a situation like Martel did, and then you would have to worry about going to jail. Or, I'm not going to sit here and say all our black men are going to jail. Hell, half of them did what they did to go to jail. I don't care if they black, white, green, or purple. Period. Your son stole a credit card. That's against the law. He went to jail. Period. Another enabler. I can't do that. I cannot agree with that. But because of her age and stuff and talking to Stormy, and then she didn't even talk to Mel as if they didn't know what was going on. They knew exactly what was going on. But I have to admit, for one thing, to be on Nail's side, she is really not on social media a lot. Now, Chris is, but she's not. So I don't know. It's something choppy about that scene, and I really need to see what's going to be. I need to see more of that scene. To me, this whole first season was just a gripe and a section of just gossip that they were just out here addressing that has been out here for a while. And yeah, it's just it's unfortunate. Stormy threw Kiki under the bus. Honey, she ran over and skied all over her. Okay. She did that. She threw Kiki up under the bus. Keandre Ross says, and that bird should be triple sick. She still hasn't made the show, and the millimeters have and are a storyline. Yes. And she's not even a storyline. Okay. She was never a storyline. That's just something Martel told her she was, but she was never a storyline. Okay. Hey, they call me Court Diva. Welcome back, sweet pea. Ruthie Lewis. You know, I gotta see more. I do. I have to see more before I say anything else. I feel like that scene was so forced, y'all. It's like they were feeding off each other and they would look at her like, you gonna say it now? Or it's almost like they were feeding off one another. I don't know. Hey, Lori Bell Carter, welcome. Adrian Wiley says she would have just addressed the Martel situation instead of a bunch of people with different situations. True. And let's be clear. Let's be clear. You got to look at it as Nell was just giving her opinion. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. If you go back and listen to it, she said, "I believe that she believes that, and she has the right to her opinion, whether it's right or wrong. She has that right." Did I take it as she didn't think this thing through? Yeah, and she did not think it through before she started to talk. Okay, I feel like Nell is trying to do everything for the cameras to be right instead of her just being Nell. Um, because Nell knows right is right and wrong is wrong. And I don't care. If this man, if it had to been me, let's say a long time ago, I had Martel been in jail. I would have had put him under the jail a long time ago. But Mel, she goes by divine intervention, and I do too. But my divine intervention is once I'm done with you, I'm done. Okay. Nell's norm, Marlene's behavior and attitudes are not typical of women of their age range that I come in contact with. Is there something in Huntsville water? That's what I say. I don't know. I do not. I don't know. It's maybe I don't know. I just the way I was brought up. You do something like this, you go to jail. Oh well, you better get yourself out of it. You should have just addressed Martell. Yeah, Nail shouldn't have said anything until she spoke to Mel. That's my number one thing. But she had an opinion about it and she gave her opinion. In my opinion, I would have said, hey, until I talk to Mel, there's no way I can speak on it. But in my opinion, which she did say, I just don't feel like it's right. And everybody has a right to their opinion, whether we like it or not. We do. Sometimes I'm letting you guys know with TV, if you're not careful, they will have you turning on people and it's all about the edits, okay? That's why I have to watch more than this one show before I make my judgment because I know how they want to portray Nail and they want to portray like everybody's against Nail. Male, right now, we need to be mindful of how they're trying to play with the millimeters because look how they're already calling us names. They're already saying we're psychotic and all this. Well, no, we're very smart individuals. And when we're together, we are a movement, we are a machine that's very well diverse. And that's very well when you come against one, you come against all. And the thing of it is, y'all jealous because y'all don't have this support. Y'all don't have this support. And then Tisha had the nerve to say, I wasn't going up in there with the millimeters. Did we attack Stormy? No, we embraced Stormy. We talked to Stormy. We took pictures with Stormy. Tisha, y'all the one that did this. Y'all the one that started this mess, talking about the millimeters are mean and vindictive. I don't know. That's your mammy, okay? Your mama is mean, vindictive, old, and bitter. All right? Not us. Because we come in an array of ages and we're not bitter, vindictive, or any of that stuff. I don't know where they get that from. Hey, Miss Denise, welcome back. I don't have anything against Nell, but she is a pick me. Ah, I just feel like at this point, I'm going to take it as her, in my opinion, and the way I'm going to take it for now until I see more is her opinion. I can't be mad at people because they have their opinion, period. But what I can disagree with, I wouldn't have never said anything unless I had to talk to Mel. But you can give your opinion on things, and it is what it is. But is there a problem there? No, I didn't see a problem. People trying to make it a problem, but there's no problem because there was just an opinion. Yes, shouldn't have said anything until she spoke to me. Or just saying, yeah, babe. Yeah, you're right. I agree with that genealogy to the root. Um, let's see. What else? Hey, Crystal Hayes. I don't think I spoke to you. Hey. Um, what else is on the agenda? So yeah, I feel like the scene with Tisha and Destiny. Um, Tisha, she talked about the millimeters, of course. And I feel like they're jealous of Mel's followers because they do not have these followers. The only followers Tisha now had is their family, and that is the truth. And probably her frat sisters, I mean, her sorority sisters. Um, and she's only a sorority sister because she was introduced in, she didn't pledge, okay? And she got in through somebody else, what, through Melody? So, I mean, all this stuff that Tisha talks about, she's talking about the millimeters. Honey, the millimeters is what paid y'all rent for Black for a month or two. Okay, they came into your establishment, bought your food, bought your liquor. They stayed and partied with you guys, spent plenty of money. Y'all didn't have any problems taking the millimeters money. Y'all didn't have any problems over there when the millimeters were at Black, when the podcast was going on. You didn't have no money taking that money, but yet we're vindictive. Those women were young women, okay? Nobody's vindictive, honey. We're married. And we're married, got our businesses, got multiple degrees. I don't understand where they get this mess from. It's crazy. Doesn't Tisha have the T Squad or something like that? Where are they at? Well, to be honest, Color Me Pink has the T Squad, not Tisha. She went and stole that from Color Me Pink because T Squad was her stuff. So she doesn't have a T Squad. She don't even have a squad. Okay. She don't have a odd. She don't have anything. She barely has a following. Okay. Tisha and Destiny are middle aged. They are in their 40s. Thank you, Steph M. And they are just as deranged as anybody, just like they mammy. And Destiny is on here for Carlos to make her look like a desperate fool. And that's what she is. She actually thinks she's on here to make this show better. Carlos has really pumped her head up to think that she's on here, you know, to make this show better. But Destiny, you're on here and you look like a fool. Okay. Do I agree that Sonny and Moses, it's not up for me to agree. I think it was kind of shady and dirty, yeah. But hey, you been with that man through what, a marriage? You been messing with that man for 15 years off and on. You been his side chick. What you expect? What's going to happen? What did you expect? He was going to choose you? No, he wasn't going to choose you. He chose Sonny. Um, And stop making it seem like you and Sonny had this relationship like y'all was sisters, like y'all was the best of friends, because allegedly that's not so. That's not it. Okay. So I don't know. We're going to see how that plays out. But Destiny, you look real sickening right now. I mean, you out here talking to a woman and trying to explain yourself to a man, and this man finna devour you. Ugh, you really fell for the okie doke. But when you broke, you need that money, honey. You need that money. She must be broke. Yep. Hey, little Paulette the game. That's crazy. I would never give Black any play. Well, little Paulette, it was a bunch of them up in there. And they was like, we going to Black. I said, no, thank you. I will not be attending Black. Okay, when we're at the podcast. Because my number one thing is I'm not going somewhere where I'm not wanted. And I'm not going to spend my coins where I'm not wanted. So Black can black out for all I give a damn. I can care less. CSY do every time they speak against women, it is age shaming going on. I don't know. And the sad thing of it is both of them old and broke up and used up. Tisha and Destiny are in them. They're damn near 50 years old and they talking about some middle age and bitter. No, Tisha, you bitter. You're bitter. You're hiding stuff for your husband. You want to have this perfect marriage, baby. We know it ain't nothing but your husband ain't nothing but a low down drunk cheater. Okay, enough is enough. I did the blackout. All right, Myrna Tomlin. Yeah, it is. It's a lot. It's a lot. It is. They are so jealous of male support. It's sad. It really is sad. And then people say, oh, look at them. They don't turn against Nail. Ain't nobody turned against Nail. There are people that's already been suspect of Nail from the beginning. That's not turning against Nail. They just they have her suspect. Me, I still give her a chance until I see the rest of the cut because I'm telling you that was choppy and they were feeding off one another. It's like they had to go in and encourage one another to speak because the way they were looking at each other, it was a forced conversation. Okay, it was forced. But Nell got to be able to know how to maneuver this because I'm gonna tell you right now, um, if you want to be in these reality streets now, you're gonna have to be yourself. Okay, you can't go around here putting your old opinion to things because that old opinion don't work in reality TV. Okay, that counseling stuff, you can't talk to people like you counseling. When you counseling, counsel, but when you talking to people, talk. That's just the way I got to say. One that looks terrible. She is our age, yet looks like she could be our mother. That is true. Because she's mean, vindictive, and mean and rowdy. Oh, just she she's an embarrassment to women. I have never liked Nell. Oh, see, I like Nell. I like Nell and Chris. I like them from a different perspective. Not when it comes to male per se. I just like them. Hey, Danielle Davis, Marlene, and Wanda shop at the same furniture store, Funeral Parlor Plus. Come and get your 50% off. Yeah, we got an old plastic couch right here for you, honey. Child, at least Marlene house is clean. I can't say that. The Wanda house look like a damn dog shack. This is what goes on in our community. We would never move forward having to fight the men and women. That's true, CS. Hey, Audrey Reese. I know you are lying. I am 63 and I would never uphold a sorry man. Nell is just an old pick me. Nell ain't on social media now. You are making excuses for Nell. Everybody and their mom knows the plot. Audrey Reese, I know the plot. What I'm saying is, if you go back and look at I'm not making excuses for Nell, period. Let me just say this. Given the age Nell is, and given how she is with Chris, and yes, she is a pick me. I do agree with that. I do agree with that the plot. But what I'm saying is it seemed forced to me. Um, yes, when I look at Nail, I look at her as I'm not going to talk about this until I talk to Melody. But and also I look at it as she had an opinion. She was asked a question, she gave her opinion. That's just the way I look at it. People go in, they go looking in deeper, deeper, overthinking things. And sometimes when you overthink, it just is not what you're thinking. But I get what you're saying. And just like I said, okay, I'm not making excuses for anybody. I'm giving my mirror of observation. If you go back and look how choppy it was very choppy. Something was cut out and it did not flow and it did not make sense. We don't have an issue with people having different opinions. We don't. One thing about me, everybody's got a different opinion. Just because I don't agree with certain other opinions don't mean I'm wrong. I just don't agree with other people's opinions. And then people get mad at you because you got your opinion. Everybody has an opinion. And it's a respect thing for me. I respect people's opinion on my channel. And if it's different from what I have, that's fine. But that I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't like Nell because I do like Nell and Chris. I just don't like the situation that she put herself in to make herself look bad. And this situation made her look bad. Period. Marlene is an enabler. Yes, she is, Danielle Davis. And she looking like, if I say the wrong thing, he might go off on me. If I say the wrong thing, he might go off. Now you got it, Marlene. You saying the right thing so your son can feel good. But he know why you think his head was down. Why he was over there all jittery. Why you think he couldn't hardly talk? Because he knew what he did. Now he's scared. Hey Netta, Steph Nell has a daughter. So if a man was going to put on a RP on her daughter, she would tell her daughter to let it go. Exactly. Exactly. And I agree with what Nell said? Absolutely not. I don't agree with that. But that's her opinion. I can't knock her for that, but I don't agree with that. I just said earlier, if you're a black man and you're out here doing wrong, you asked for it. This thing about black men not going to jail, black men, white men, Chinese men, if you do wrong, you do wrong. If it's breaking the law, you go to jail. Period. I ain't got nothing. That's it. I'm not gonna use the black community as an scapegoat to say our black men are being wrongly convicted. Hell no, they're not. Martel did what he did. It's just time for him to sit his little natty ass down somewhere because Martel is doing too much. Period. She might at step in women like that do. Hey Mary Willis, Dolores Cameron, the conversation did seem forced. It seemed forced. Look how Nell looked at Stormy. Like, okay, it's your turn. Okay, it's your turn. Yeah, I get it. Oh yeah, it's your turn. It didn't even flow right. It didn't seem right. Nell can think whatever she wants, like we all do. Exactly. Do I have to agree with it? No, but that's her opinion, whether we like it or not. It is her opinion. And I think as we, a lot of us get because people have difference in opinion, we want to get mad about it. Why? That's her opinion. Hey, Deborah Moore. Hey, Stacy Boyd. Hey, truly Michelle 28. Nell keeps drinking Martell's Kool-Aid. She keeps taking up for him. Mel's naming ceremony, pairing them up in Houston. Now this Mel should not give her another chance. Uh, I agree with the Houston. I did not like the pairing up. I did not like that at all, especially when Mel had told her, do not pair them, do not even put them in the same area of the house. I agree with that. I don't know why Nell keeps drinking Martell's Kool-Aid. I really don't. After he really talks about her, um, maybe it's because, Chris. is friends, and she just want to be neutral. She don't want to have any problems between her and Chris when it comes to that. But you know what? When my husband hears me and I tell him I don't want no parts of that ninja, I mean he respects that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Nell is not Mel's friend. Yeah, we will see. I think their opinion was heavily edited. Oh, Tony, yes, I do. I believe that wholeheartedly. Y'all, a lot of people can't see the choppy unless you have the eye for it. Then you will see it, but it did not flow. It did not make sense. So there's something missing. And then when I go live again and they show that part that's missing, everybody's gonna say, "You said it, says." I'm telling y'all, there's something missing. I stopped liking Nell when she asked Mel, "Did you cheat on him?" Or a true friend wouldn't question about it. She did that to let him know. She did that. That was not, how can I say that? That's like somebody said, "Nell, did you cheat? Did you cheat?" It wasn't to be facetious. It was being, um, how can I put it? Um, I can't put it. It was kind of being facetious towards Martel. It wasn't being like, did you cheat for real? No, it wasn't like that. If you go back and look at, see, some things you got to look at, because she was like, I just want to know, did you cheat? Did you cheat? Just tell everybody, did you cheat? And she wanted everybody to know, there you have it. She didn't cheat. Okay. She was gone. She was being facetious when it came to Martell. Hey, Brett International. I've dated a narcissist and I know the hell Melody is suffering at the hands of the devil and his flying monkeys. I just never had kids with him. Branch International, honey, let me tell you. My ex was a narcissist and we did not have kids together. Praise the Lord. When you come out of that narc coma, baby, it's like somebody knocked you out of a coma and you just waking up and you don't know what's going on. So people think because I can differentiate between an opinion and a negative comment. That's just all I'm saying. But I know the hell Mel is going through. A lot of women don't understand what narcissism really is. They really think that narcissists have feelings. They really think that narcissists care about you. Narcissists only care about themselves, and everything they do is a game. And when the game start to lose on their end, they'll recruit and find other flying monkeys. And everybody around Martell, he has recruited to come against Melody. Even a lot of the content creators now coming against Melody because of his recruiting, because they rather live and believe a lie and then the black and white and what the courts say. They rather turn on this woman who has been ABUs, her children has ABUs. This man don't pay a lick of child support. He don't pay for any schooling. All he do is sign them up. That's it. He pays nothing. She works all the time to make sure her children have. But yet these content creators, women, black women, go and downgrade this woman who's been with narcissistic behavior for years and say it's her fault. It's sad. Hey, Audrey Clark, the conversation was edited. She said it, but there was more to it, but it was cut out. However, Nell is old school. You can tell how she took Chris back and lay in bed for 18 months depressed. Yeah, she's old school. And that's what I'm saying. People need to understand where she's coming from. On her end, she's old school. Old school. Okay. That's what she would do. That's her opinion. Hey, Branch International, laughing my A out. The more I'm on YouTube, the more I see that a lot of grown ass women try to control everyone's opinion, especially the CCs. Right, right. Look, Paulette, everybody has opinions. When did we all start to see like? And then when your opinion is different from somebody else, oh, you're not a true millimeter, baby. I've been a millimeter from day one. Okay, I've been there when people claimed to be millimeters. All they was doing is use mail for their clot, and I saw it. So, uh, yeah, they use mail for a come up, and as soon as they can turn on her, guess what happened? Look who turned. There are people that was on here that claimed they love Melly, and they was for her 100%, praying for her, putting stuff out that would hurt her and the kids on their channels. And look where they at now, nowhere to be seen. Hey, Janet B, it seems everyone wants to blame Mel for everything. Yeah, and not Martel. It's sad. They do not hold this man accountable. These pygmies or something else. I feel sorry for Mel. I do. I couldn't do this show. Mel has really outgrown this show, and it's like she's above this show, and it's just mm, it's time for her. To me, I feel like she's just outgrown it. I know this is her love and this is her passion. This is what she like, but she's really outgrown this show. Hey, Mary Willis. Everyone have different opinions and peace and respect. Yes. Why? I mean, because we have different opinions, that don't make us like male or hate male even different. That means we just have an opinion. We can't all be the same. We can't all think the same. Um, but older women gonna have different opinions. Period. Me, I ain't putting up with it. Period. Martel is a narcissistic liar. He's malignant. He's covert. He's an abuser. He's a manipulator, and he is sorry as hell. Period. Like a rabid dog out here, no sense, just running around trying to bite everyone he can get. Just crazy. Everyone that doesn't agree with Mel, y'all don't like. Mel ain't gonna have anyone to film with. Um, no, that's not true. Not over here because I like Neil. Okay. Um, that's not all of us. I don't know where people getting this from. I do not understand this. I do not understand where people getting this from. I feel like this. They have the right to their opinion. No, I do not like Destiny. Because Destiny is two-faced and Destiny is lying. And I know she's lying. Destiny has did a whole podcast and her story has changed tremendously. First, her and Moses were broken up. Then her and Moses was together. Which is it? See, people tend to forget these things. Then when this person come on the show, oh, oh, that was so wrong of Sonny. But you just said you and Moses broke up 6 months and that Sonny now they wanted to tell you about it, but you didn't really care. But now all of a sudden that was a punch in your stomach. Girl, please, you're lying. People think narcissistic abuse is physical. No, it's not. Them devils literally try to kill you from the inside out. They will drive you crazy and laugh at you. And guess what? They enjoy it. It's a game. They are demons. But see, when you are uneducated when it comes to narcissism, people don't understand it. They don't understand it because they've been controlled so much by the narcissist and they don't forgot themselves and it's all about pleasing that narcissist. When you get out and you start having control, you'll start seeing how that ninja is towards you because a narcissist, they want to drive you crazy. And their number one thing is to rule your mind. Look at Coleslaw. She don't have a mind of her own. This man can call her today and say, do this and do that. She's a robot. She's going to do it. Nell and Chris, are afraid of Martel is going to spill their tea, in my opinion, allegedly. I don't know. I, it's something about Chris. I keep saying, y'all, I think Chris has a streak in him. And I feel like Chris tries to stay humble because if he flips, I feel like he would flip. I do. Okay. He seems very nice and very sweet, but there is something that I feel like if you push him if you touch that right spot, y'all don't want to see that part of Chris. Then when we see that part of Chris, everybody can be like, oh, Chris with this and Chris with that. But look how long it took him to get there. And Martell knows that. Okay. But he keeps poking. But Nell keeps taking up on him. But you're going to find out, Nell, that Martell don't give a damn about you or Chris. Never have, never will. Um, Tony, everyone doesn't have to agree with us or Mel. I know. Exactly, Tony. Heavily edited. It was shut up, Martell. It was shut up, Martell up. Huh? It was to shut up Martel. Oh, it was to shut Martel up. What you mean by that, Tony? I'm not understanding that. No, it was not cool for no Nick Neal to ask Mel if she cheated, especially since she was supposed to their marriage counselor. True, but still think that was facetious. I think she did that to edify, to get up on the Martell. I feel like it was facetious. Step M exactly says I did not wait. I did not what she said about black men going to jail. That's how black women are harmed. Exactly. Black men, white men go to jail all the time. If they stop breaking the law, they wouldn't go to jail. That's just part of what it is. I can't lie. I still don't like it, but I understand what Neil was doing too. I don't like it because everyone doesn't get it. True, true. I don't like it either. I don't like it because people don't get it. Praise the Lord, you are right. I sadly understand. You are preaching and so right. Martel text saying stop bullying him is so typical of a narcissist. Exactly, Tony. Ramita Haley, speak the truth because right is right. True. Truly, Michelle 28. Hey, he has recruited Neil too, but she can't recognize it. Mm, yeah. Ah, this is what I think going on with Neil. Neil is always in her counseling mode. She needs to forget about that. You counsel when it's time to be counseling. But right now, you're not counseling. We don't want to hear a speech about black men going to jail. We don't hear a speech about white women going to jail. Because there have been black men going to jail that has unalived so many of our black women. And we are so unprotected. So no, I don't want to hear that. Take your counseling mode off because we don't want to hear counseling. I'm tired about the counseling. When it's time to counsel, counsel. But until then, you need to be who you are. Stop canceling. You're not canceling people. We don't want to hear that canceling until it's time to cancel. If Nell is worried about how black men go to jail and not worried about how many black women were unalived by black men, then she's sick. Amen. Now I agree. Millimeter from day one. Yep. Little Paulette, that's why I'm not gonna stop speaking on us being so damn judgmental and hypocritical about damn thing, everything. We can be, but we gotta be able to speak. Hey, Tootler Trees, hey member. Yep, or half of them hated her and now like her and go super hard, but it's giving fake to me. Yep, you're right. This man thinks he should have more rights to familiar with the kids. Yeah, he said the kids need their daddy more than their mama. What man says that? I'm telling y'all, Martel is unhinged and sick. Something is wrong. And for his mama to sit there and agree with that, she's sick too, with her drunk behind. Melody needs to start a show called The Millimeters LOL, where real class and black excellence can come together as the bosses we are and show our love and support for her. And it not only her, but for any woman who has been through and going through, to show the love for her and for each other. Exactly says while they're worried about who cheated, Mel has made millions. Right. I don't like the same older CCs always trying to say if you don't do this or that, you are not a millimeter child. People have their right to their opinion. Okay. And everyone that's a millimeter, everybody don't think the same. And sometimes I question the ones, okay, if you that controlling, you trying to control people narratives. I'm talking about the comments. Oh, okay, Tony. She is not talking about you. Said, oh, okay. Oh, okay, Tony. Sorry. Spoiled girl. Hey, sassy everyone in chat. Mary Willis is true at Paulette in the game. So true. Ma'am, you are preaching. Yes, they want to drive you crazy. Yeah, they would drive you crazy. They want to literally play with your emotions and your psyche just for their edification and their buildup of their low self esteem. They are demons in human form, and they know what they're doing, and they don't care. Okay, period. But people better educate themselves on narcissism. It's very narcissism and sociopathic ways. It's crazy. And Martel is a codependent individual, along with sociopathic ways, along with manipulation and a pathological liar. And he's a malignant narcissist on top of that. This man got a lot of bad traits, and his mom enables him. Ugh, sickening. Chris would flip. You can tell by all that dancing he do be doing. Nell is a fire pistol, but that Chris will get you. Chris, when I tell you something, Chris got this look like when he told Martell she was never a side chick mother ever. I seen that look. Okay. He looked like, don't play with me. And Martell gave him the look like, oh hell. Chris looked like he'll snap Martell neck. See, people, I watch people. I watch body language. I watch how Chris look at Martell. Because if Martell had to step one more time, that time when they was in Houston, people say Chris stood back. But when he stepped towards Nail, he stood up like, The Nail, but Nail's a firecracker too now. You are too slow on the comments, laughing my wake up, says. I'm trying. Let me get down here. Okay. Says never drink Morgan David wine. It hit you all at once. Oh Lord. I haven't drank anything. I just wanted to come online because I couldn't sleep. Exactly. I saw they put up the abuse hotline at the end. Oh, okay. All right, Clamp got a broke daddy. Yes, he broke. Can't even afford to feed the kids. Hey, Shonda. Hey, Sassy Chat. I'm at work on break. I know I missed a lot. How are you feeling? I'm feeling better. I'm getting there. I am. I'm getting there. Um, I still have a little stuffy head. I'm still got a little inf- inflammation from my asthma, but other than that, I'm getting there. CS says none of them said anything when he tried to get full custody. Melody had to fight back to stop him from using the kids to hurt her. It's crazy, CS. It is crazy. I see this narcissistic fool on his show. Ugh. Audrey Clark says if this is the type of counseling they're giving, then a victim better pass them up for any advice. Nell has a side chick opinion to me, allegedly, and in my opinion, Nell is weak minded and broken still. I feel like Nell is not, let's put it this way. Chris knows how to maneuver these reality streets. Nell is new to it and she don't. Um, she is she's going to have to learn her way to these streets because the way she answers questions is always in a counseling mode. Chris don't answer questions in the counseling. When he answers a question, he answers a question as if he's talking to a homeboy, but she doesn't. She's always got this counseling mode on her. She's got to get out of that. If you're going to be on reality TV, stop trying to preach about the black community. Stop doing that because, baby, you got a whole son that's went to jail and he broke the law. Okay? Period. That was so out of sorts. It didn't even make sense for her to even say that. You know what I'm saying? It was weird. It was almost like it was scripted. Bessie, did you speak on the countersuit on Maurice? I did today. I did speak on the countersuit on Maurice. Maurice is being countersued for 21 counts of different types of fraud and malicious intent, trying to get people's information, Black Titanics especially. He has been harassing Black Titanic. Him and the Scotts have been harassing Black Titanic ever since they got exposed for their, bad landlord. Since they was over there at this house that was so filthy, and now this other man has bought the house. Marceau tried to get the house back. um, they have been harassing Black Titanic so much. So now there are 21 counts, and the lawyer is very meticulous, very articulate. I mean, she has, baby. When I say the verbiage on this lawsuit that she put in, woo, it is undeniably smart. I mean, she is very very wise. And so the $5 million is for each count. Each count can go up to $5 million. So you're looking at 21 counts times five, or up to 5 million. That's a lot of money. And they are counterclaiming. So it was read on trending at some point today. If you guys want to go over to my little niecey poo trending, at some point she read the court documents. You guys can go over there and listen to the documents. True T came out today and she read all the 21 um the 21 uh charges against Maurice. Maurice is going to be he is going to be representing himself in court. Good luck with that, bruh. Good luck, big butter. But so yeah, Maurice tried to do a lot, y'all. Ooh wee. All I can say is he asked for it, he got it. Exactly, Camp God. Oh wow, yeah. What bottle did they pull Miss Marlene from? Child Tracy Donna. Probably one of that 2020 old grape. Black Titanic got security. Yeah, she did because they were threatening her. They've been threatening her for over a year. They tried to make her get off of YouTube. Wanda threatened her so many times, y'all. It was unreal. And I know she's got those comments and I hope she saved them. So when she goes to court, they'll have all that. Um, talking about Where we was talking about myself says, oh, okay. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Had to yawn. Sassy never drink Morgan David wine. No, I never have drank it. I might have to try it. I saw they put up the abuse hotline. So yeah, Maurice is being sued, countersued, as he should. He sat up here. He tried to use um his title as a lawyer to, bully Black Titanic here for the hot tea, trying to use the courts to get their personal information, saying that he subpoenaed them and that they were served and they were never served. He put a fake date on the saying that this is when they had to be in court when they didn't even get a 45-day to rebuttal or to respond to the subpoena because they never got it. And not only that, Black Titanic reached out and said, when did you serve this? Because, allegedly I never gotten anything. So he used the courts to bully people and get their information. Says I forgot to tell you, I have been using Mel's body lotion on my face, and my melasma and Milia looks so much better. Really? You talking about the thin body lotion, the one that's like milk? Okay, I'm gonna have to try it. I got that one. I love it. I just call Maurice dumb. He is. He dumb. Terry, Maurice, I hope you're ready. The joke is on you. Good luck. That's what I told him. Jonda, that's why Marceau really mad. Yeah, that's why Marceau was mad and calling us batshit crazy because his brother is being countersued. Yeah, that's why he was mad. That's why he was drunk and mad in a drunken rage. Okay, with that watered down liquor. Okay, I heard trending Maurice is in big trouble. He sure is. He is. Stacy boy, yes, it is in the bottle. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll try that one. Kathy Crew of old Maurice FA after around and found out he sure did. And is no more deserving than Black Titanic because she didn't do anything to them. And he was mad because they would not give him a public apology. For what? Who are you supposed to be? Maurice need to sit his big butter biscuit head self down somewhere. Nobody thinking about Maurice like somebody was scared of him. Anybody. You and your brother need help. Your brother need to go to dry out and rehab somewhere, and you need a brain. But yeah, he messed around and found out, y'all. So yeah, this, you know, this right here was it was, I don't know. It was so choppy. It didn't flow. And it's just crazy to me. But anyway, it is what it is. Martel is a liar. Destiny is a liar, a manipulator with her rented Mercedes, trying to make people think she got money. She ain't got no money. She driving a damn van. Okay. Um, and I wonder if they scared Aunt Ed off of YouTube also. Uh, no, I think it was just so much going on with her and other content creators. I think she just took a break. Um, True T is awesome. She sure is. It was copy and paste. Um, what was copy and paste, Tracy? Let's see. Mm, No, I don't think they scared her off. I think there's a lot of people well, that's something for a different day. But let's see. So anyway, y'all, just wanted to come on. I know it's late. It's 12 o'clock, and I couldn't sleep. But now that I got this off my chest about Maurice and this show, you know, they're trying to make the millimeters look like old women, honey. We a whole movement. There are no old women. There are young women, men that support Melody. This narrative, they are trying to get their storylines out. My number one thing is Marcel and Tisha, where's y'all storyline? When y'all gonna really have a storyline? Because to me, what are y'all on here for? Y'all don't have a storyline. Okay? You finally invited somebody to their house and you finally got it cleaned up. Yay. But what is their storyline? Other than trying to dig into other people's business, what about your business? Y'all gonna talk about that lawsuit? Y'all gonna talk about this possible baby y'all hiding? Y'all gonna talk about this cheating scandals? Y'all gonna talk about him going to Africa? Or was he in Africa? Where was he, Tisha? Y'all want to revisit Martel stuff? Let's revisit Marceau. Where were you? You weren't in Africa, but we know where you were. Hey Ruthie, yes, the house is clean. For once, that part of the house, the rest of it probably look like trash. Committed to the journey says, so I didn't watch the show. I've been checking out my favorite CCs. I find it interesting that they added the abuse hotline when they keep saying there was no abuse. Right. Clearly it was. Hey, Story Eyes. I'm late. I'm going to have to replay. All right. Terry, tight lips from CK on the lawsuit. Oh, I forgot. He doesn't know what's going on. He will stay away from that mess. Oh, listen, he's in trouble too because he allegedly has stolen somebody else's idea, and they got it trademarked. So, um, he's in trouble too. So, and he allowed this to happen. And the sad thing of it is, y'all, this production company has no HR, no human resources, where people can go and file complaints and without being harassed. He doesn't have that. That is because he he don't have to follow the rules then. You eliminate our human resources and you don't have to follow the rules. You do whatever you want to do. It should never be that way. Ever. Says I am going to bed if I can find it. Oh, I know what that's right. Mary, will you better leave that stuff alone, baby? Sassy the CK edit out mail getting on him or aired it. No, he not yet. They didn't show it yet. We're gonna see. I think they're gonna show clips of it throughout the show. But no, they hadn't showed that one, Shonda. The episode. Oh, okay. It's copy and paste. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. True Tea is awesome. Yes. Story out Tisha and Destiny just mad because they don't have any tongue squads and dust mites supporting them. They don't have nothing. Tisha just funkified and slow. Okay. Get some rest and feel better. Says thank you, Deborah Moore. Yeah, the house was clean. Thank y'all. Don't forget, you guys, if you want to give to the channel, remember you can do Cash App, okay? And it's going across the screen as $ Teresa Lindsay 12. All proceeds that goes to the Cash App goes to the Melicon. For the ones that can't go, it goes to Melicon, okay? So you guys, if you want to give, and I will be going live. I'm definitely going live from Melicon, from the skating party to the after party to the barbecue and all that. We would definitely be going live. Remember, you guys, to keep talk with your girl in your prayers. Her son is fighting for his life right now. Okay, and please keep her family in, her son in your prayers because he's really in the fight of his life, and we want God to be a healer, and we pray that God would touch him and heal him in the name of Jesus tonight, okay? So please pray for her and his children, his wife. Y'all pray for her sanity because this is crazy for her, and I can't imagine, okay? So thank you guys for joining me tonight. And I hope you guys have a beautiful sleep. And tomorrow I will be probably going live at 1 o'clock and we can talk more about this. And I will give you an update on Tea Talk. I'm going to give her a call tomorrow and talk with her and make sure she's okay. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Okay. All right, you guys. Hey, Lisa girl. I'm not watching, but from what I hear, the show is the same BS. It is. It's the same OBS. Riding out for Mel back and Martel's back for a storyline. But guess what? The millimeters made it, and Coleslaw didn't. Ah, run me my check, Carlos. Run me my check. All right, y'all. Hey, Pamela, did anyone watch Destiny's interview with Dustin? If not, please watch it. She is insinuating that Mel and LeBerry plotted against her and Martel. What? Child, that girl can tell some lies. Mm-mm-mm. Why does she want to bring LeBeric in this and LeBeric ain't got nothing to do with this? Hey, all right, you guys. It figures. Yeah, go figures. That's what she would do. I'm not watching Destiny because Destiny tell lies. And Destiny knows she's lying. That's the sad part. She knows she's lying. But anyway, you guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. Well, later on this afternoon. It's already tomorrow. So anyway, you guys have a great night and I'll talk to you later. Bye.